channel. So today I am in Miami, Florida, and I am on a cruise. I will be sharing with you my journey, my experience, how fun it is, and I mean, this is like my best vacation ever. I'm not going to lie. This experience is so good. I'm a nature lover, so of course it's gonna be bomb for me. And the sun is just glowing on my skin. I mean, it's beautiful. Like, look, so beautiful. So stay tuned. I'm going to take you with me along the journey, guys. I want to go straight to the top. I don't want to stay inside, so I'm going to the top. So I'm at the top. The sun is hot, guys. Like,
36. It's also the only hotel built on famous Las Olas Boulevard. Lining the sidewalks of Las Olas, plenty of specialty shops, high-end boutiques, art galleries, and of course, lots of great outdoor cafes and restaurants. Up next, right-hand side, definitely an interesting home in town. Looking over to your right is a 1920s house coming in view. It's white in color. It's in pretty much original condition. That was the 1940s fishing home of gangster Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. Bugsy Siegel, of course, started the Flamingo Casino and invented that town out in the desert, Las Vegas. We'll also be heading eastbound here on the New River. Some marine life you'll find in the river include manatees, spotted eagle rays, of course tarpon, and lots of different types of fish. We have our fair share of wild iguanas out on the seawalls, and from time to time, well, we get a pot or two of dolphins out on our tours. Fixed for home, like over to your left, the White House with the Tiki Hut, just sold about a month ago for a little under $5 million. Coming up next, right-hand side, we're going to look here at definitely a famous home in this town. Up next to your right is a two-story teal-colored home, American flag there on the flagpole. To the right, the home was used famously in the movie Cape Fear, starring Robert De Niro and Nick Nolte. Of course, the palm trees there were swapped out for pine trees to appear as if this all were North Carolina, while actor Nick Nolte was stuck under house arrest here in Fort Lauderdale throughout most of the filming of Cape Fear. The newer homes on the river to be for sale. As you can see to your left, it's on a huge, beautiful corner lot here in town. Of course, that's also on the market for $18,999,000. Well, some of your neighbors around here, up next to your left, the home with the lanterns there on the sea dock belongs to James Allen. This there to the left is lucky enough to be the CEO of Hard Rock Hotels and Gaming. Look off to the right, you're now looking at our most interesting home in town. It's definitely the most spectacular home on the river. To the right is nicknamed the Lego House. It's a home of many colors, as you can see. Great addition to the home on your right is a beautiful Infinity Edge swimming pool with its own 3-story bell tower, trimmed in real 14-karat gold all the way to the top. Just past the rocky seawall to the right, you're also going to notice there a bronze sculpture of 3 dolphins. The sculpture is a bit of a hint. Current owners of the home, former owners of the Miami Dolphins football team, the billionaire Huizenga family. The Huizengas, besides being the former owners of the Miami Dolphins, at one time owned the Marlins as well as the Panthers, owning all 3 sports franchises together. Of course, their house and property keep going all the way to the wood dock to the right. That small 2-story treehouse in the middle was built just for the gardener to live in full time. To the left, a beautiful mansion on the corner. To your left, that home belongs to members of the Wells family of Wells Fargo, that is. The Wells family owned most of the famous Las Olas Boulevard here in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Well over 100 of the storefronts and restaurants, including the historic Riverside Hotel. Island neighborhood to your left is all known as Las Solas Isles, old section of Fort Lauderdale, developed back in the 1920s. All man-made islands, actually, you're looking at here. The whole neighborhood to the left was inspired by the canals in Venice. Canals were dredged out, mud on the existing swampland here, multi-million-dollar house lots. Of course, the homes are all built into rows and all owned by millionaires. And now we get our great town, of course, Millionaires Row. Well, as we enter the Intracoastal now, if you look up to the right, brand new mega mansion here in town to the right. That's now the new Butch Coleman and the Rothman family. Rothman certainly do very well. They happen to own Seacoast Corporation, makers of such fine products as Captain Morgan's Rum, Secret 7, B.O., Crown Royal, Myers Rum, oh, just to name a few. Also up next to the right, some new construction as well. The White House coming in view now to your right. Definitely built with a interesting mid-century modern look going on. Probably the most interesting thing about the White House to your right, well, it was built as a 1-bedroom bachelor's pad. Over to your left, some folks out at the local sandbar today, as you can see. Over to the left, on the weekends, you could have 300 or 400 little boats. The sandbar is always a great way to beat the heat. Folks bring dogs, paddle boards, barbecue grills, and you sort of jump in the water there and stand right up. Everybody having a great time here in good old Fort Lauderdale. Keep track of all the boats coming and going around here. As you can imagine, it is estimated, though, we have around 42,000 boats and yachts in the city at any given time. That is about 1 boat for every 3 people. Luckily for Fort Lauderdale, as you can also see, we have close to 300 miles of waterways, earning us our nickname, the Venice of America. Over to your left-hand side, another collection of islands right now. To your left, 7 private islands known as Harbor Beach. Harbor Beach is our most expensive, exclusive, and private neighborhood we have. Because of its privacy over there, it has always been a favorite spot for celebrities. Back in the day, we had folks like Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz, Sonny and Cher, Rodney Dangerfield living over there. These days, you have actors Colin Farrell, Reese Witherspoon, and magician David Copperfield. It's Port Everglade, 17th Street Causeway Drawbridge, just up ahead. Off to the left-hand side of the bridge, that is our most famous hotel in the city, the iconic Pier 66 Hotel Tower, under complete renovation, as you can see. We're all famous 66 Petroleum Company. Up top, 66 points in that Art Deco crown. Just underneath, that's a lounge, surrounded by 66 windows. Lounge rotates once every 66 minutes. Hotel has 6 sides, 6 windows to every balcony. Of course, even the glass elevator ride, top to bottom, is timed at a very quick 66 seconds, of course. Well, for us, we'll be sneaking into the port here in a minute or two. We are on the Intracoastal Waterway. If you don't know it, the Intracoastal Yacht is a 3,000-mile stretch of water. This water reaches from Virginia and southbound along the eastern coast, wraps around the Gulf states. The water will take you all the way on to Brownsville, Texas, without ever going into the ocean. Seven short miles off this inlet out there. And we're going to finish up our turn, head back into the port. Of course, watch your footing for a moment or two. We have lots of boats always coming in and out, but not too terrible out there today. But next minute or so, just watch your footing, and we'll finish up this turn and continue on.
So we're turning back. We're on our way back. Like, it feels so good. This makes me want to go on a 1-week cruise because, believe me, it feels so good. Like, I love nature, so of course.
I know, but you wanted it.
Over to the right-hand side as well, you got to look at our most interesting beach in town. Over to your right, you're looking now at Wilma Beach. Interesting thing about Wilma Beach, wasn't always there. The owner of the yacht happens to be the owner, the brand new owner of the Pier 66 Hotel and Marina. British billionaire Joe Lewis picked up the hotel to the right and all the land you see there about a year ago. That yacht to the right comes with a crew of about 15 or 16 people aboard. Plenty of folks there to take very, very good care of Mr. Lewis. And of course, a yacht the size of a Viva, that'll hold well over 100,000 gallons of fuel. And as we travel to our north now, coming up next, left-hand side, should have a great look here at the downtown skyline, of course. Always makes a nice photo on the tour. You'll definitely have Fort Lauderdale via the water here for the next few minutes. The next collection of boats and yachts up there to the left as well will be the Lauderdale Yacht Club, established way back in the 1930s. And the smaller sailboats you see out there, I'm sure future members of the Yacht Club out for their daily sailing lessons, of course. Couldn't ask for a nicer afternoon out there. Fort Lauderdale via the water. $250,000 per week. I'm afraid fuel and provisions are just not included. The Spanish for Bay Lights, yards off to the right, just past the palm trees over there, the beautiful beaches of Fort Lauderdale. This is actually where one of the original forts of Fort Lauderdale stood during the Second Seminole Indian Wars. For us, we'll travel northbound a bit more, get you guys a wonderful look at all the beautiful super yachts here in town. We'll make our turn just up ahead. Well, for us, we're going to make our turn in just a moment. If you look off to your right, though, you'll actually see a three-wave roof building, some stadium lighting, and some very brand new, very modern, very high diving boards. That's all the International Swimming Hall of Fame. It's actually been in the same spot now here in Fort Lauderdale since the early 1930s, but we're undergoing a $24 million makeover as we speak. The now aquatic park is planning on reopening very soon, in just a couple months, the beginning of fall.
So guys, that was my experience on the cruise. It's awesome. Would I do it again? Yes. I even wish it was longer. Like, feels so good. Right now I want to drink some alcohol and become intoxicated and just have fun because my vacation is almost over. Yep, look at this boat here. Wow. Alright, so that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.